All right, I got a drop in 10.
Got a copy 10.
All right, 3, 2, 1, Cam, drop.
Wyoming's home. It's wild. That's why it's called the Wild West, and I think it got its name for a reason. My name's Cam FitzPatrick. I'm 31 years old, and I'm from Jackson, Wyoming. I grew up here in Jackson, so I'm super thankful and lucky to have been born here and be enveloped in this community and in the mountains around us. You had amazing summers, got to do a ton of stuff outdoors, go camping, kayaking, be on the river, and then go into winter season and ski and snowboard all the time, and just keep yourself busy with activities, and the community was great. It's a special place to grow up because I think everyone was there for you, has your back, and definitely don't take it for granted. My dad and I's relationship as I was growing up, it was interesting. I feel like it was really competitive, and I think that's what's made me kind of who I am today, like being competitive and just kind of like always wanted to keep going and do the next thing.
All right, Cam, get set, go, man. Come on, Cam. Oh, come on.
My dad was into the whole thing of me like competing and ski racing and traveling. He was just always there to like help me do it. He was on the ski patrol here for Jackson Hole Mountain Resort for I think 32 years. So he was always out and about throwing bombs in the morning and stuff, and that was a really big part of my childhood and what I remember being on the slopes with him. He's pretty legendary on here, I'm not gonna lie. I like to toot his own horn quite a bit just because he's a badass.
Those are my dad's old ridgetop hickories from, probably early 40s, something like that. Yeah, I never have skied on them.
In the beginning of the summer, it's not as busy with events, so we get to have a little bit more time to hang out and play. And what we do in the spring is when the runoff from the mountains comes into the river goes up, and we have this amazing standing wave called Lunch Counter. It's epic because my dad was actually the first one to ever stand up and surf it back in 1978. So to kind of share that with my dad and be able to go down 20 minutes from my house and go surfing in Wyoming is pretty freaking epic. We didn't really have the big training facilities, so we would travel to Park City, Utah and Colorado to compete. It kind of just all escalated there. I was really focused on halfpipe riding. Loved that. After high school, I moved to Park City to train there, and I quickly faded out of it. I had a couple head injuries in the half pipe, and it just kind of was like overruling my joy of the whole sport. Kind of stepped away from the competitive side, came back to Jackson to do more of the roots of the backcountry scene. Yeah, the rest is history, man. We've been just cruising out here, snowmobiling, making movies, and yeah, having a good time. I used to just chase winter all the time, go down to Argentina and Chile, and in my later years of my career, I've really loved to just be here with fam in the summer and enjoy Jackson summer. And super busy transitioning into the bar business and the event industry out here in Jackson. We started the bar business actually 6 years ago now. I worked at Tetons High out at Teton Village for like 15 years. I was like one of their head bartenders there. And then my wife, who grew up here as well, she was a great mixologist, like super into that science. We were gonna do this thing where we rent this trailer with sloshies on it and we just give it to the event. We'd prep it and stock it and we'd pick it up later. And then it ended up being like, well, why don't we just do the whole thing, like the whole bar experience? And then we found a 1991 Circle J horse trailer and renovated that whole thing out for a whole winter. The next summer just gave it a whirl, and there were so many hoops and stuff to jump through with paperwork and insurance. But once we got through all that stuff, it's been amazing. Dream scenario for both businesses, I'd say, for the future, to keep growing the bar business and keep doing a ton of events out here in Jackson and being able to balance it with the pro snowboarding side and keep that dream alive, being able to still go out and film movies and do what I love out there in the mountains.